I am making this video about my survival Minecraft server just so that people I know or people browsing through YouTube can see it. Around half the automatic farms in this video were designed by YouTubers like ilmango, and I will leave the links to the tutorials for the farms in the description. Right about here is where I started, and then I came over here and built this temporary base, and then I built this right here. I was lucky enough to find a zombie spawner directly beneath my base, and so I hooked it up and zombies spawn here. This is basically my storage area, and I added farms onto it, a super smelter and kelp farm, and this was my main base of operations. And then made this farm here. Is really good. It was designed by ilmango. This farm is very good for overworld mobs. And I decided to build a witch farm. So then I went over to build a witch farm, and then I realized I needed slime for TNT duplicators. And so then I built a slime farm right here, which was pretty expensive because of all the iron golems. And over here we have a portal system, pretty nicely decorated. And if you just fly down the path, the witch farm is in this direction. And as you can see from all the prismarine, yes, we do have a good guardian farm that is over in that direction. I'll show you later in the video. And so right here, we go through the portal, and this is the witch farm. This is the top of the witch farm. That's the FK station. And this witch farm was designed by ilmango, and that AFK fish farm is there. The purpose of it being there was so it could load in the iron farm and the witch farm, but it didn't really work. But we just added an AFK fish farm right there anyway. And so here is the automatic cobble farm, and it automatically breaks cobblestone and it goes down item stream into the hoppers. And it's very good for large scale projects, especially with the super smelter that I've designed over there. And the link to my video with the tutorial is in the description. A lot of these farms do cause lag. And this here is the iron farm. It's pretty good, and it's really annoying that with the new update they can only spawn golems during the day, and so it's not very efficient, and that's why there are so many villagers there. And this is a snow generator. All you do is just stand here with your shovel and just spam. And it gets picked up by this and goes in the chest. So, very good for the layer here with the snow. And this was a super smelter that was used before the mega super smelter that automatically refuels. And this is just a crafting room, nothing much to it. Enchant whatever you want. And this here is an item sorter. The link to a tutorial for that will be in the description also. So basically you put some items in, and then it gets dispensed out, and it will be pushed along into the respective place. And so here we've got just some extra storage for random items. And then an automatic sugarcane farm. Once it fills up, it'll stop producing sugarcane. This is a zero-tick sugarcane farm, and yes, it looks kind of ugly, but it works. So if he takes them out, it'll start producing more. And this is what I made a tutorial video on. You put items in there, and it'll smelt up to like a chest full at one time. And it is very fast, automatically refuels with these bamboo farms. And so this big farm right here is completely unnecessary, but I decided to build it anyway. It's a really simple design, and right now it's turned off because of lag reasons. Once it detects that something grew, it sends a signal to that block, and then that signal reaches this piston and it gets pushed out into the item stream and picked up by the hoppers and put in the chest. This is the switch to actually turn it on. So yeah, completely unnecessary and big, but it was fun to make. And this here is an automatic wool farm. I have gotten a full shulker box full of it. AFK here overnight, you'll get a ton of wool, and I designed it myself. I don't know if I haven't even checked if there are tutorial videos on YouTube for something like this, but it takes a simple hopper clock and then another kind of circuit, and since they added a feature that shears can be used out of dispensers, you can turn it off and on with this switch, and if for some reason you run out of shears, then you can just put some shears in here and it'll dispense them across. These designs, like the ring around, is completely unnecessary, but I think it looks cool. And also these things, because that's like I think of that as the starting point where you have to get wood, and there's basically signifies trees. And here is the andesite, granite, and diorite. And then that over there is the prismarine, so water temple. And this is desert, cool designs. And this is obviously ice/snow biome. This is the nether, and then the end. And some sort of supporting structure down here with tons upon tons of glass. And it would have taken forever without that super smelter that I built. Over here is just some random, actually I think it's over here. Yeah, it's some random room I built. Completely pointless, but I thought I'd show it. There is also a guardian farm. Very good for XP, very good for materials and repairing all your tools. So you just glide down through this path. There they are. Cleared out the whole water temple, cleared out the water, cleared out the block. Pretty nice. You got this glass tube. There's soul sand all on the top of the water temple, and so they get pushed up and then into water streams and land here, then die. Link to the tutorial video will be in the description. And so here you've got tons upon tons of shards and fish. You never run out of building supplies and food. And here you've got an XP mode where you turn it on. And then you stand here, and they'll drop down in here, and you can swing your sword and get tons of XP. And there's the first one, there's just tons flooding in. I take off my armor because when you hit them, they deal damage to you, and it's not really ideal having to constantly repair your armor. Although Enderman farms are probably easier to make and you get more XP, but this you also get food and resources. Right now you just get tons of XP, you turn it off when you don't want XP anymore, and just finish them off. All there is left to show, I think, is that I've linked up the nether pathway to an end portal, and so I can just go to the end if I want, although there hasn't really been anything done in the end. That's basically it. The Ender Dragon has already been defeated. Thank you for watching.